I can hear the comments already. Whoa, is that Chris? She really let herself go. Okay, so no one's ever actually said those words about me, and still the threat of it freeloads in my mind daily. What is it about that phrase that holds so much power? Let herself go. Yeah, we all know how that phrase is usually assigned, right? And even though science has discovered all sorts of factors that go into determining our body shape, the typical narrative remains that any changes must be our own fault. So, all right, I'll admit it. I did let myself go, but you're forgetting one key word in that phrase. You see, I used to dance, vintage styles mostly, professionally, competitively. Nearly 40 years of my life spent on stages just like this one. And being in the public eye invited a ton of scrutiny over my appearance, occasionally from outside sources, but mostly from inside my own distorted noggin. I bent over backwards, sometimes literally, in a feverish attempt to achieve some perceived level of physical perfection, punishing myself to master a carefully curated version deemed fit for public consumption. That misguided mantra nearly drove me into the ground, literally. I don't remember much about my 40th birthday, but I know how it ended. Collapsed onto a plastic-covered bed, staring across an untouched meal tray at a guard keeping suicide watch by the door. That mental breakdown bought me 8 weeks under direct psychiatric supervision, another 2 years in outpatient programs, and a colorful cocktail of daily medications. Literally handfuls a day. Now, psych meds notoriously come with a long list of side effects, the most feared generally being weight gain. 10, 15 pounds, that's typical on these sorts of pills, but lucky me, it turns out I'm not typical. No. Despite all efforts to the contrary, I ended up with a whopping 75. 75 pounds. That's like piggybacking an 8-year-old. Yes, of course it shows. These battle muffins are practically visible from space. I can't hide them behind a cinched A-line anymore. I went from a pear to an apple to a freaking papaya in record time. Every day a new reflection, like 50 first dates with my own waistline. And look, I'd be lying if I said the transition's been easy. I fought it hard. Nearly 3 years of my life following personalized diet plans, rigorous physical training, but the pounds piled on anyway. I was constantly replacing my wardrobe. 1 month's comfy fat pants were the next month's too tight discard pile. If it weren't for these adjustable wrap dresses, I'd probably never leave the house. So I get it. I get how assumptions could be made here. Trading in my tight dancer's physique for these ever-expanding curves could raise some eyebrows. And it should. Because thanks to the very medications that caused this metabolic metamorphosis, I'm still here. I could have died in that hospital 4 years ago. I certainly tried hard enough to. Sawing deep into my own wrists with the sharpest object I could access in the ward. A plastic butter knife stolen from breakfast. But thanks to some incredible nurses and the right chemical cocktail, I'm still here. I'm still alive and standing on this stage in all my voluptuous glory. So, yes, I did let myself go. But remember that one little word I said was missing from that phrase? On. I let myself go on. I let myself live. So yeah, I gained a second chance at happiness. I gained an opportunity to heal. This body may have changed, but I have grown like a freaking tree where every ring around my middle is a year I've gotten back, and every scar carved into my wrist marks a day I have fought, and every inch on these thighs drives my roots deeper into this exhilarating existence. Woo! And the only price I had to pay for this unimaginable gift was this bodacious booty? Hell yeah, 10 out of 10 would buy again. So make your comments, bring it. I wouldn't change a damn thing about my glorious sequel, because I would rather be here in this life with a few extra pounds than not here at all.